Welcome back to my channel, and today what I want to talk is about the preparation for the future update in terms of the job class adjustment. In Taiwan server, they already did the job class adjustment, especially for the Sin X. They have updated some of the skill in our Sin X. One of it is in our left hand and the right hand mastery. Is added the ASPD of the feature over there is based on our strength, so 50% of it, right? But total up is 100% if you have full level up of the right hand and the left hand mastery. So basically it depends on your strength. If in my case I have 520, which means I have 520 ASPD in the future, right? So as well as you will have this as you can see right here, I have the ASPD over here about 2000 plus, basically coming from these upgrades, as well as the boost from the upgrade T6 and the rest of it, right? So that you can see over here, I have 1440, and then I don't have other of the ASPD anymore. But somehow my ASPD will have additional 60% from that, so I make up until 2700, which contribute about 500 of ASPD. In my refinement, I have about 240% plus 20% of the boost from the refine awakening. You can add additional 48% over here, which I make it to 288, right? And somehow another 60% are coming from my shadow equipment, right? So in the near future, as you can see over here, this is 60% that coming from. In the near future, I believe they will get the update for this one to double it up. So probably is what we will have in the future. Definitely we will have more than the specific of the ASPD, up to like 1000%, right? If we continue to use the Scarlet basic, this Scarlet Phantom necklace, right here I have already 850% just with one item without any cut, right? So in the near future, if I have the same the update from the Taiwan server, the ASPD will overflow, right? Once we overflow the ASPD, one of the things that we need to think of is how we're going to benefit from there, right? Let me check, is there any, let me reset my stuff. So at the same time, also want to update about my DPS with this setup of the equipment, which is come with the entire similar as what we have, but the only thing is I managed to level up my poison enhance to level 10. So right here I have about 153%, right? This is without the 20% of the from the battle achievement, because I make that into P damage bonus. So my P damage bonus, as you can see over here, is about 100%. So what I'm trying to make the ratio within the P damage bonus with the poison is about 1 to 1.5. so this is my target, right? Of course in the future, I think I will manage to increase another 15% to make up to 168%, while I will drop another 6% from there, so I will have about 97%. So yeah, this is my plan, because this is about the Joker card, and I will minus a 6% from Mado card, right? So that's my upcoming plan if I have I manage to get additional one card. So let's see about the DPS. Right now I got about 9.6 or 9.5 million of the DPS right now, with the one by having the additional 10% of the poison. So I still left about 2 lines that going to convert into poison as well, but I will try to wait for another one. I think I will try to gather some more material, and I will make it happen. Right, another way I'm trying to level it up. I already level it up to level 8 and 9, but somehow I just have to wait until I collect more of the evil slot so that I can convert it. Right, so another topic that I have prepared right here is in the next future update, what I supposed to do in order to get it balance out um my ASPD as well as my attack. Right, so if you have more than +6 or like somehow like +7, you definitely have more than the 1000% of ASPD. So by using the talisman over here is not that ideal, but it's good for you to have a budget way to do it. By just changing one of the talisman, and you can get up to 1000% of the total ASPD in the next in future. Right, so if you are already overflow such as like me in the next update, I believe I also will get 1000% without any SPD card. The next thing that you can get is this equipment, right? Crimson Shadow AoE. So it's also giving about the ASPD as well as P attack, and but it's a tier 1 item. It's a level 60 item. You need to level it up to tier 2 in order to get a elite slot, right? Of course your ASPD and your P attack will also increase after you level it up, right? So by having this one, I don't need to have my my talisman, and I will convert it to someone else. For now, I don't have the refinement yet. I don't have other refinement yet on the gold accessory. But somehow I try to make it into transfer from my Devil Brooch and to this Phantom Shadow. Then I will use the Dragon Pearl. Ideal way you should use the P-Pen talisman, which is coming from the Devil Ring, but that one is very expensive, which I have no plan to buy that. Right, or maybe you can try to gacha it, as like my guildmate have obtained one of the Whisper Demon, which is this one. Let me show you guys which one that you're supposed to get it. Right, by why you should get this one. So it's about 700k of diamond. So 700k, I think you need to top up about 14 times 1004 USD, which I think is really expensive. The one that I bought just now is about 40k of diamond, right? So I'm trying to make change of this one, and use back on my Black Pearl, increase my P attack, but somehow my P pen will definitely drop. So I need to find a way to balance out in the future. But if I using the Devil Boost or the +6, definitely my P attack will higher than this one as well, my pen, right? But just for the testing purpose, let's see how much my ASPD right here is about 285%. Right, in the future, let's say we have another 520, so another 520 will add up to about 1005, nearly 1005, right, with my current strength. So 1005 will giving us about the 350 or 360% if it's plus 520. Right, assuming I get the 520 as well, it's about 1005, which is about 36 or 360% of ASPD from fixed, just from the fixed ASPD. Right, so right now final attack speed just have a 204, and we might get a double up from the SE. We add additional 60 to 80, right? Assuming we add 60 to 100, because right now I haven't leveled it up. So maximum that I could get over here is 304, and plus the just now 360. The maximum I can get from current set of equipment is about 660%. This is the maximum that I could get, right? The only thing that I'm trying to get is I'm trying to do in the future, either I level it out and put a sting gun to add the additional 50 and 50%, so I can manage to get up to the 750%. Benchmark, I think benchmark that what we need to do is 750% ASPD in total. So either and try to make my my strength higher, or else I need to make use the card to substitute with my other card in order to boost out my ASPD. But let's just look at the total DPS by using this thing with just about the how many 280 and 485. For right now is about 485%. So in the next update it will up to about 600%. Just now am I mentioned of 660%? That's the maximum. Minimum is 620%, right? Yeah, so later 400 right now is about 485%, right? Divide with the target 620%, so it's about third of the fall. So later we mark up another 25%, so in to check the DPS whether it's good idea to invest on this Phantom shadow, right? Yep, let's go with it. So as you can see, the speed of the double attack definitely is lower, right? But the attack is slightly higher, so every single attack is about 1.6 mil, 1.7 if once we stack, and our trigger our blade, our twin blade piercing is triggered, then definitely it will getting higher and higher. So let us reset like what make it stable, and let's see what is the maximum DPS that we could get from this set of equipment. So later we will mark up another 20%, 25%, sorry. So then we will compare with the actual percentage that we have just now is about 9.5. So let's see whether this can able to get 7.5 of mil of DPS or not, right? So as you can see right here, I got about 8 million, so meaning that I just dropped about 1 point something million on DPS, but it's still decent. Assuming right now what I'm using right here is about the white accessory, so I will going to refine on my accessory on the gold Diva boot to replace this one. So I will definitely get slightly higher in terms of the DPS, right? So I here without the white accessory, I still maintain my refined T2 because I got one weapon plus 7 as well. So what you need to do over here is maintain whatever the refinement tier awakening, right? So that you can get higher and higher damage. So even though you lower down your P pen, right? So as you can see right here is about 7.9 mil. So let me do a 7.9 mil of the DPS, and if we times 4 divide by 75%, 7.9 divide by 75%. So if we mark up another 25%, which means what I will get in the future is a 10.5 mil. So it's definitely higher, even just about the 620% of the total ASPD. So that is about theoretically, right? Theoretically, it should be higher than what I have with the Scarlet Phantom. But somehow your Scarlet also have a potentially to increase your ASPD from 850 to 1000 ASPD. So the incremental the things that you might tier up is equally same, right? Provided your upgrade is up to 45%, 45 level, so that you can get the maximum ASPD from here, right? But somehow what you going to expose is when you able to level it up as high as possible, your ASP will get slightly higher and higher, right? So in the long term for this you are getting a better ASPD from the equipment from here without wasting your overflow of your ASPD in talisman, right? But in order to get this better than the Scarlet Phantom is +7 and onwards, as well as your another accessory you should have a nipple or devil bridge, right? Nipple should be the better idea. Another way that people can try to do that is about the strength combination with the pan talisman. But you need the 2 strength, which you need to tier up as well, get the elite card slot. So if right now you are using the blue strength accessory, right, that would be one of the advantage for yourself, because in the future with the full enchant of the example, your strength got about 2000, right? If your strength got more than 2000, right, your ASPD definitely will have more than 400%, just from the fix itself, right? So you just have to find out your others like final ASPD from your card, from your SE. I know from the Taiwan server, this one will double up. So what I have right here is 60%, 30% times 2, left and right 60. In the future it will become 120, right? 120. So if you level it up to maximum, if you unlock SC6, you level it up to level 2, it will giving 160 max. 160 max in XE6, right? So plus up your 400%, so you have at least about SE about 600% as well, around 500, about 600% as well. So the remaining of ASPD that you need to boost it up is basically coming from your weapon. See whether you can get the sting card or other card to place on your weapon so that you can have higher and higher ASPD. So my suggestion, definitely try to not using more than 2 cards, right? If you try to replace your existing card, like snake card or whatever, try not to replace more than 2. Maximum is 2 ASPD, so that you can get on par and do at 700 to 750% in total, right? This is the ideal range in terms of total SPD. So what I could do, or this is what I could advise right here, but somehow we need to wait until the next update for whatever the job class adjustment for our Sin X. Then I will further do the DPS test once again, right, to prove whether with this set of item can it able to achieve more than 10 million on DPS. But for now, I can see the ASPD very slow, but the double attack damage is up until 1.7 million, right? So it is quite an attractive number right here. It do have the potential boost in the future, but somehow I just need to find some luck in order to make my other gold accessory refinement go up as high as possible. So yep, so this is my plan in the near future. Of course you guys have to think or research about the Sin X update in the Taiwan server, so that you can have a proper planning to how to get back to about 750% of ASPD by having that kind of the update in the future. Yep, so this is the quick preview in terms of the changes in terms of the equipment, and see what I can do in the near future, right? From here, right here, I have about quite a number of goal to in order to level it up to level 80 item, but I just have to wait until somehow I probably will level up my talisman first, because that will be useful for me to interchange my loadout. If you know about the novice run every day, so you should get that and change whatever the item from here, right? Here we're giving you a 12 pieces of go to. I think every week you should get about two pack of it. You should able to exchange 2 pack. So and then you go to the NPC on right here, right? Of course you need some of the mini coin as well in order to tear it up. For now I just able to tear it up for tier 1. I got 24. I forgot, I total up is need 180 pieces in order to tear up the talisman, right? So you can scroll it over here, Dragon Pro. So I don't have any plan to get the P-Pen, the Whispering Demon statue. This is quite insane for me. I don't think I have a lot to gacha it as well. So I'm just keeping my way and trying to optimize the playstyle that I have. So I will continue using back Dragon Pearl to tier up to tier 2 so that I can have additional elite slot, so that I can put the Cobalt Hammer. I think it's Cobalt Hammer, I forgot, it's just about the lifesteal card, like what I'm having over here. Yeah, Cobalt Hammer, additional 10% of lifesteal, so it's very useful in PvP, so that I could stay alive as long as possible, right? So right here I got how many pieces that I have. I got about 120 pieces already, so I just need about 60 pieces left over. Probably about 2 weeks. I think about 2 more weeks, then I will tear it up to have the elite slot in my back pro. So PvP as well as my future, at the same time I'll do refinement on the one of accessory to make it up as +6 is possible, so that I could use that. I believe my DPS was slightly higher again compared to what I have over here, right? Yeah, so probably that once I manage to do all these things, I believe the update from the Taiwan server will came to our C version as well. So just be prepared by yourself, get ready on whatever item that you should prepare for the update. I think that will be a big boost in terms of GX, especially a double attack. Even the critical will get the double attack as far as I know. And hiding, we will get a boost in terms on the movement speed. Right now it's 125. I believe we'll get up to 160 or 175. It's quite a big boost in terms of the movement speed, as well as it will added the increased damage. So normal attack definitely you will add the advantage, by every 10 seconds you just have to hiding once, so that you will have a additional 15%. For right now is 15%, if not mistaken in the future should be 45% max. So it definitely, normal attack will have a better advantage in my opinion, as well as double attack. Even though critical attack also will trigger double attack. So this is something that I really look forward in the near future. If there's no changes in terms of the ROX, right, from the CROX, the next update should be about the 12th May. Right, they will announce the job class of the second job class, right, like Crusader, Monk, or maybe others job class that we are unknown. So we can sit back and relax and wait for the announcement from the CRX developer, and probably it will come with the job class adjustment like what they did in the Taiwan server. So I believe our job class, especially dual dagger, we are no chance to convert to other job because of our upgrade and refinement on the weapon. So what we need to do is try to optimize and maximize the output from our current setup, right? So this is something that we need to do in the near future. Okay, and I hope you guys learn something from me, and if you have any question, please leave your question at my comment below. Yep, keep follow with my channel, and I will try to give as much as the update as I could about the Scene X update. Right, thank you very much. That I know a lot of people have watching my video, and thanks a lot of all your support, and keep follow my channel, and I will try to bring the latest news about the Scene X for you guys. Thank you. Bye.